Hey guys, I'm Landon Smith with Remax Professionals and the Dreamsmith team, and I'm going to give you today, in our opinion, the top 10 areas that you have to check out if you're moving to Colorado. Okay, so we'll start at number 10. Number 10 on my list is Sterling Ranch. Okay, it's a huge new construction community that's been built over the last 6 or 7 years, 8,000 homes going up. It's going to be a project for the next probably 10 more years before they build it all out. But it's a great community, multi-plan community that's got a nice little coffee shop. It's close to the mountains, right on Santa Fe, which is one of the main roads that takes you up to downtown Denver and connects you with C470 for jobs. So it's in a great location, really desirable floor plans and building options there. And it's a fantastic community. So you definitely have to check that one out. Okay, number 9. I'm going to put this in kind of a whole area here. So like the Denver University, DU, Bonnie Bray, Virginia Village. I'm going to just kind of put that together as a package deal. This is just a cool part of town. It's on the east side of Denver. DU's campus is absolutely beautiful. Obviously, great investment to be close to the university and close to Cherry Creek, close to downtown Denver jobs and everything. This is an area that you can still get in for under $1 million in a lot of cases. And it may not be the bigger houses in there, but the smaller ones. So that's definitely an area to check out as well. Coming in at number 8 on the list would be Willow Springs. Okay, this is in a canyon in Morrison, right next to Red Rocks Amphitheater and Red Rocks Country Club or Golf Club. There is a private golf course surrounded by gorgeous homes. There are some options on the lower end in there that are under $1 million. And you're just tucked away. You're still pretty close in proximity to downtown Denver. You can get there fairly quickly, but it's right off Morrison Road there, swinging around C470, close to the mountains too if you want to get up to ski. But it's just incredibly scenic with all those red rocks, views of the entire city in some spots in the community too. So that's a great one to check out. Coming in at number 7 on the list is Congress Park. I love Congress Park. I've sold a few homes in there. It's just, it's one of those areas that you drive through and you look at the architecture that has so much charm and character, from Victorians, Tudors, these Denver brick, Denver Square type floor plans, bungalows, all kinds of fun architecture in there. So it's kind of like eye candy, popping through, and it's a fun spot. A lot of construction in the turn of the century to 1940s. Makes for some great streets and some fun home watching. But Congress Park itself is a big city park, and you've also got some really close proximity to everything, right? Bars, restaurants, shops, work, downtown, and everything you need is right there. So you're pretty much in the heart of the city on the south of Denver. Next, coming in at 6 would be the Ken Carroll Valley. Okay, I love the Ken Carroll Valley. I grew up close to it. It's one of those where you go into a canyon, okay, in the what we call the Hogback Mountain, because it looks like a hog's back. You go behind there and there's red rocks everywhere. You've got Arrowhead Golf Course that's pretty close by. And like Ravenna Country Club is fairly close too. But back there you can ride bikes. They've got trails. They've got bigger lots, and some of the lower end homes you could still look in there around $1 million, just above probably. But that's a fantastic community. They've got swimming pools. They've got tennis courts. They're known for their tennis program, and it's just a really nice spot to be. It's a little further from the city, so that's where you got to evaluate, right? Are you good with 40 minutes from downtown Denver probably for most work spots? But it's like scenic and nature like no other. Next on the list, coming in at number 5, would be Wash Park. Okay, I wish I spent more time at Wash Park because I love it. Every time I go there and I'm around, it's such a cool area. You've got this huge track, right, for running, jogging. You'll see people exercising like crazy. Colorado is one of the leaders in the country as far as outdoor exercise goes. There's 300 plus days of sunshine a year. People get out. They get out and they work out, and we have a very active community here in the Denver area. So it's kind of fun to see that. You see a lot of interaction going on between people, neighbors that know each other that live there and stuff, which is always fun to watch. There's basketball courts, tennis courts, a little lake or a pond, and all kinds of fun things. It's just a really cool atmosphere and vibe there in Wash Park. And then there's amazing real estate all around it. Okay, some of these can go up to $3 million. but you've got some great homes, you know, and on the lower end, on the very small side, you may be able to sneak in, you know, somewhere around $1 million. There are some townhomes, condos that are in there for, you know, 400,000 even, that you can get into, but that's the Wash Park area. All right, coming in at number 4 would be a multi-plan community right in the heart of Littleton, close to Columbine High School. It's called Grant Ranch. Okay, this is an amazing community. It's got a lake. It's a lake community where you can take out paddle boats and canoes and have some fun in the water. And it used to be a private ski lake, and now it's not motorized, but you can still have a lot of fun out there on the water. They've got a great community center, 3 parks, trails that go through the whole thing. There's like 17 different cottages is what they call them, like neighborhoods and types of homes. So you've got luxury homes all the way down to patio homes and everything in the middle, even starter homes in there. So it's a great spot, and you're very close in proximity, 15 to 20 minutes to downtown Denver. You can get up to the mountains easy. It's just a great spot, and they've done a great job. It's aged very well. The trees are nice and big now, and it's a really cool area. Next on the list, number 3, would be the Highlands. Okay, Highlands is a cool spot. It's on the west side of Denver. Okay, you got like Edgewater and Wheat Ridge up a little further north, but the Highlands right here, kind of 32nd and Lowell is kind of like the hot spot for where that is in Tennyson. The Highlands is a great spot where you got art districts, all kinds of eateries. Outdoor life's amazing. Nightlife is amazing from what I hear. It's a really cool spot. Gotta check it out. Really trendy and like kind of a hip feel to it. And a lot of people walking on the streets always. Very active community. All right, number 2 on the list for me is Castle Rock. I just love going down. Anytime we do something fun as a family, we go down to Castle Rock because it's so scenic. You've got mountains all around you, 360 views of the mountains. You've got the 200-step incline trail at Philip Miller Park where you do like switchbacks down, and then you can hike up. Get some exercise. They also have a zip line and ropes course there. This huge slide my kids love, and a lot of fun stuff. Gas fire pits, huge lacrosse like turf field. So just really cool environment there at Philip Miller Park. They also have Zachary Parish Park, which was named after a fallen police officer. That is an incredible place, and they've got like 6 pickleball courts, I believe. Huge playground area, park. That one's a lot of fun. And then you also have Butterfield Crossing Park, which they just redid. That's got a zip line as well. They've got some pickleball courts there. They've got just a lot of fun basketball courts. So their parks, they just do them right. Like they put a ton of money invested into those in the city. You've got the actual Castle Rock that kind of looks like an actual castle, which is fun to look at. And views of Pikes Peak. You're elevated. It's about 6,500 feet above sea level there. So it's just a great spot. And then you've got homes, great neighborhoods like the Meadows and, other areas around it. Plum Creek, golf course. You've got, a lot of areas right around there that have food, like all the quick eats that you could imagine, and restaurants like La Loma and different places like that are just remarkable. So definitely love Castle. Last on my list, I may be a little biased because I work and live here, but Highlands Ranch. Number 1, and here's why. Okay, it's the biggest HOA in the country. 100,000 people pour into it. So for $168 a quarter, you get 4 rec centers, 26 parks, 18 miles of trails, and the backcountry system, which is about it's like 8,000 acres of open space where you can mountain bike. There's all kinds of hills. You can do a 3-hour loop, a 30-minute loop out there. On a mountain bike. You can hike on the trails. You've got access to all kinds of great restaurants like Fujiyama, Hibachi. There's Park Meadows is connected to it, so you're really close to like one of the best shopping malls in the country. And you're right next to the Denver Tech Center, which is where lots of jobs are. And home values in Highlands Ranch appreciate extremely well at a very high rate because of the community feel that it has. And I feel like very down-to-earth, nice people that live throughout most of Highlands Ranch. There's always exceptions, but we've had a great experience living here for the last 12 years, and just really, really like the neighborhood. So I wish I could remove my bias, but I can't. That's where I live and what I know so much of. But there's some fantastic areas in the Denver metro area, and regardless of whether you're looking in Highlands Ranch or the Highlands, up around Denver, north of Denver even, we're happy to help, and my team and I would love to support you in your move here, or maybe a move up. If you're tired of your house that you're in right now, want to get that sold and get a little bit more space or a little bit more backyard, more garage, whatever it is, whatever the need is, we can help you. We'll negotiate a great deal for you to make sure you have a smooth process too. So give us a call. Don't hesitate to reach out in the comments. Tell us about your situation, or you can just text me. My number's here as well. So you can reach out and we can get in touch to make sure that we're taking care of your real estate needs. Thanks so much for listening. Remember to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.